We're back, Jenny.
Hey, Graham. It looks like we're gonna start making or continue working on our game.
Yeah, so last time we were here, um, we just jumped in blind, and this is a pretty deep interface for making games, to be sure. Since then, I've taken a few hours and gotten into it, put some thought into it, and I've made some stuff. And we're checking back in and seeing what you can do when you're not just like totally blind. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. 10% of the memory use. Seems like you've done quite a bit.
I've done a little bit, and just to show off what I have so far.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you can see here, I'm just gonna do. I've come up with a good subtitle for the game.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty proud of that one.
Yeah,
Um,
that's pretty good.
and yeah, so just to show you what I have so far, I have like not a lot, but I have some.
You have a
Um,
house.
yeah. So you start out in bed, which I think is nice. You got it's not anything fancy.
Yeah.
Got a nice ticking clock, and if you say hi to the clock, you get out of this room. There's nothing to do in this room.
Yeah.
Um, where should I go next?
Well, what about that blue flashing circle? What's that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
this is a save spot.
Okay.
See, we could do that. I'm not gonna save like zero progress, but that's
Right.
the thing. I put it next to this book, and I thought I could make the book a save spot, but a save spot's like a thing in this game. I think maybe
Uh,
you can do it without the glowing orb thing, but it's clear enough what it is.
yeah.
Um, Before we head out, should we check to see if there's anything in these drawers?
I think we need to see what's in the drawers, yeah.
Which side should we go to first? The
Oh,
left or
there's something in both sides? Oh, let's
what?
try the right side first.
Okay. Oh, there's nothing in that
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
What
Let's
about the
see
left
that.
side?
We got
Oh, shorts.
we got shorts. So you just got some shorts. So we
Mm-hmm.
got we can go over to the armor
Uh-huh.
and put on shorts. We hear they're comfy and easy to wear.
I have heard that, yeah.
Yeah. They provide 2 physical defense, which is not like a lot. But the thing
Uh-huh.
about making your own RPG is you can kind of, if you want the variables to be low, I really
Mm-hmm.
like how like the numbers are very low in Paper Mario. So I'm like, what if the defense is 2, and maybe at the end of the game we'll have like 6 or 7. Um, Plus it's a lot easier from just like making it ad hoc to not be like, well, that's 400 defense. I don't know. Not
Well,
about those big numbers.
before we go down, want to show people the equipment screen, see the Commodore 64 in case they weren't around for the first episode?
Oh yeah, so Michibiku has a C64 and some shorts,
Do you have a
and
description for the C64
I
or?
do not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Th- making a game will take a lot of time, unsurprisingly, but we
Yeah.
are definitely gonna show how to do a little bit here. But yeah, I
With those two window light things there, was that something you had to place, or is that just automatically part of the room, like that they put together?
I did that. You
Oh,
can place things on top of the bottom layer, and these are like lights from inside the windows. So
yeah,
we
it's a
got
nice
that.
touch.
Yeah, I remember the clock told me it's time to go, so we could probably go.
Yeah, we should probably go, yeah.
And this is your house,
Yeah, it's
and
a
you can go
town.
back in the house, which like that's not the easiest thing to do. You got to create events to move from place to place.
Hmm.
But I got this town. This town is new from last time, right?
Yeah, we didn't have a town, we just had a world map.
Yeah. So I got this town. It's on the shore, so you got
Hmm.
that. Got some trees
Do you
down
have a
here.
rival that lives nearby?
Not yet, but see, oh no, these doors are locked. It's almost like I haven't had time to make 4 houses yet. Weird. Um,
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say you were gonna make her realistic because, like, who just has their doors open?
we'll see if I have time to unlock those houses by the time we finish this video. But yeah, but we got a sign here.
Yeah.
It says "Welcome to town." I don't know what the name of this town is yet, but I figured it'd be a welcoming one.
How come the one house is destroyed? Is that gonna have some significance?
That's a good question. Should we investigate? Should we
I think we
investigate the
should.
house?
Yeah. Is the door locked?
I know.
Oh,
And yep.
wow.
Well,
Yeah, I guess we need a headband.
yeah. Where could a headband be?
Is there a store?
There's not a store. I have not made a store yet. That sounds
Mm-hmm.
like a good idea, but we don't have a store.
Yeah.
But
Maybe that other guy has a headband?
let's talk to the other guy.
Yeah.
Who could this be?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Should we get help?
I think we should get help, yeah. Oh, you
Hey,
have a
look.
buddy.
So I haven't named this character yet.
Mm-hmm.
But let's look at this character. This character is a
Okay.
Jagan.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
He's pretty strong.
a Jagan's good now, but not so good later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you figure we could have a Jagan in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How difficult was it to set up that event?
I'll show it when we get out. I'll show how I did the things.
Okay.
But before we go out of this town, where could this headband be?
Are we gonna have to go down the well?
Can we go down the well? Nope. I haven't made anything with the well yet. I just figured a town would
Okay.
be good to have one.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't look like they have indoor plumbing.
Yeah. Haven't scripted that in. No.
Could there be like in a tree? Like that big suspicious tree?
Wait, which tree?
That big one right down there? Or
It's almost like there's collision on this tree.
oh yeah, there almost is, yeah. Oh, so can you go through those other trees? Like is there something hidden back there?
You mean like here, where you could possibly go up here and then come back here and then maybe I don't know go behind these trees and what is this?
It looks like a treasure chest there. Looks like a headband
We
maybe.
have a headband in it. So yeah, so I got that. Then maybe we go back with the headband. I don't know. We got to get
Maybe.
our way back through this woods in like this pretty sneaky way. That
I mean,
is
you don't want to
literally the
actually
only
wear
path,
that.
only path
Yeah.
through the woods. I could wear it. That I could do. But what if
Yeah.
I do this?
Uh-huh. Oh, how cute. Oh,
So we have another party member.
it's a baby.
Yep. Yeah. So how about we give baby Ninjin the headband. There we go.
Is
Um,
that healthy to have a baby in the party?
Look. Yes. See? How can a baby fight? We have no idea.
That's really good. That is
before
very,
we-
very good.
Before we go out and check that, we gotta go out to the world map here. And
Ooh,
we
this
got,
looks familiar.
yeah, we're on our little seaside town. I haven't built out too much here, but I did want to show.
Uh-oh.
We got our battles, so we can fight. Michibiku has thesis, and then the other two I haven't built out special skills for them yet, but they can go
Yeah.
ahead and get some attacks in.
Yeah, that's pretty good attacks.
They're not very strong enemies, so
Yeah.
they can't do any damage. But I haven't done that testing yet. But I did want to make sure everything's in place and working.
Right.
Let's see.
Do you have any items yet in the game that you could use?
Not yet, but I'm gonna
Okay.
work on it.
It's pretty good that you already have something like this that's kind of functional within 5 hours.
Yeah, that's I had a lot of this down. I'll admit a lot of those hours was getting the scripting for the party. But yeah, so that's what I have right now. We got the rest of this world, but I haven't built out any of it yet. But yeah, that's what I've gotten in the first couple hours is building out the party, building out the team.
Yeah.
And let's go back into the menu and look at how all that's going on.
Okay.
So we got our database, and we got our characters, and we got this knight here. Now,
Uh-huh.
what should this knight's name be?
Ooh. For some reason, I keep thinking good. He
Thinking
could
what?
be a good knight.
Okay.
That's really stupid, yeah.
Yeah. We, um, a name wouldn't be bad, but like we could just do whatever.
Uh, I'm kind of stumped. I didn't expect to have to think of things.
How about we do good, but we do like let's get into it. Uh, let's good.
There we go.
That's his name.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Because he's a good guy, too. I mean, he agreed to help you.
Yep. And then we have a character down here. Who could that be?
It looks like that person is very hopeful.
Yeah, you had to find out who that
Yeah.
is. Um, but yeah, so we made a whole party of people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then you can set a party at the beginning, but I actually I tested them by putting them in the party. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, right now the party is just Michibiku because you have to get the other party members.
Right.
But you can set that, and then I made some professions for the characters.
Uh-huh.
Now Michibiku starts out as a novice guide, and as you
Yeah.
see, I have advanced that I can work into. The Jagan becomes the Jagan.
Jack. Okay.
Who's localized and slightly better. Um,
That's very good. I like
yep.
that.
So that's
Ultra defense?
yeah. That's
Yeah.
the one thing that an advanced class gets is I think like maybe one more strength per level, which is pretty good because like at level 20 that's 20 more strength.
Yeah.
And then a special ability. That's where I'm working right now. Is I've added a special ability to all the advanced classes. The guide
Okay.
can heal a little.
And what about the shinobi?
Well, the shinobi has first attack.
Yeah, faster than battles themselves. That's pretty
Yep.
good.
Yep. So that's what I've gotten here, and like the the guide has some special skills here. I haven't built out any
Hmm.
more of those, but we did go through that the last time, and
Right. And yeah.
I might work on that a little more, but we don't need to cover that here.
Hmm.
But yeah, so some things that I have done, I've mostly been working on this scripting,
Okay.
which is interesting enough. So like let's look at the home because that's a pretty simple way to look at it.
Yeah, you had a lot happening over there.
Yeah, so I've set the starter place here.
Hmm.
There's an event here where if you walk up and hit the button, then you get the what's going on with the clock,
Yeah.
which is hinted at by the background music being a ticking clock. Got both these events here. And in fact, let's go ahead and look at this one. Because
Well, I was
that's a
gonna
good
say maybe
advantage.
make one for the plant to just kind of go through the whole process.
That's true. We could do that. Let's do that. Let's make a new one.
Okay.
And what should happen with the plant here?
I think maybe you should talk to the plant
Okay.
because talking to them makes them do like grow better. You know.
Yep. Okay. So I set it to investigate, which is walk up and hit a button. Otherwise, like when you walk over it or whatever, like doors, for example, or paths.
Uh-huh.
If you're just like, when I walk over here, I want to move to the next screen, you can set that, and that's the default.
Hmm.
Then you go event content here, and let's put in a message,
Okay.
and let's set it to the bottom, and we're talking to the plant, so let's go over and it's us saying what is she saying to the plant?
How about, hey, you're looking great today. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
That was very easy.
Yeah. We do that. And
Of course it doesn't respond. It would be pretty bad if it did.
Okay, so we got that. And
Hmm.
now to see that in action, we can go back here. And then hit test play.
Hmm.
Then we wake up in here. And let's go back to the game screen here. Wake up in bed. We can walk over. We say, hey, I'm doing great today. You know, what are you doing? The plane does not respond.
Pretty
That's it.
good.
You know, it's pretty simple,
Yeah.
but it works out. You can do more complicated stuff. But yeah, let's do that.
While we're in town here, how about you add another villager that you could just talk to?
Sure, we could do that. Let's go back. Get into town. Let's do a little something more complicated, right? Because
Okay.
just for example, let me show you. I think probably the most complicated one I've done is
Okay.
is this one with Baby Ninjin. So
Yeah.
you start out with event 1, which
Hmm.
when you walk up there at first, it just gets to like, help, I'm stuck. You know, I need my headband.
Yeah.
And then that event, it checks later if you have the headband, and instead shows 2, which says, "Hey, you found my headband." It moves the hero back and sets the hero to walk backwards so that it's fast. It's like, oh wait.
Uh-huh.
Then it plays a little like whoosh sound. And then it plays a little whoosh sound.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like, hey, go over to this other event because now you need it to not be a transparent event. You need it to show a sprite.
Right.
So the third sprite here doesn't have conditions. It's only like you only do it when the other event says go to this one.
Yeah.
Then it pops up and says, "Woo, thanks," and then it gets mad, like, "Hey, I'm gonna do it," and then it gets added to your party.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty cool system.
And then
Now
you
is
abduct a baby and take it on a quest.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. What's your point?
No point. I was just pointing out that the babies. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it's a growing experience. Like maybe it's a mentor relationship.
Look, Baby Ninjin's a way better fighter than anybody. So how about you just lay off? So okay, let's add a new villager, right?
Okay.
So that villager, let's go ahead. Should it be by the well? Should it be by the water over here? Where do you think? Where do you think this villager should
How
be?
about by the water, since we have the good over by the tree?
Okay.
Kind of give some balance.
Yeah. So do that, and then we'll create an event. You can easily create move from this map to this map, or add a save spot. There are a couple things you can do that are sort of complicated things to script, but really common for games. So they put those in. So what is this villager gonna do?
How about this person is fishing, and if you talk to them, they'll give you a healing item after you make the whole healing item later.
Okay, let's see.
That
Who
way
do
you're
we
not going off
have?
into the world with nothing, to heal yourself up.
Yeah. Let's see. Who do we have in the way of people who can fish? Let's see. Are there any? If we can have a weird town with weird fish people? Nope.
No.
Uh,
What about etc.?
there's some stuff.
What if a dog gives you a fish?
What if a dog gives you a fish?
I mean,
Okay.
they probably know how to fish, right?
I mean, maybe. Which dog?
Uh, how about number 4?
Okay, we'll do number 4. And let's do this. Let's have this go vertically up and down. That should make it go up and down until it hits the bottom and of that little lip. Maybe that dog will keep going up and down. Haven't
Yeah.
tested this, but we'll just go with it.
Yeah.
And then when you talk to the dog, let's see. I got an idea. What if
Okay.
let's make this one a little complicated, right?
Okay.
Let's see. Is there a dog? There's no dog,
You
so we
didn't
can't.
you didn't look under animal. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, there's no dog. Huh.
Yeah. No, there are a few things in here that don't have direct analogs.
Oh.
But yeah, so for right now, actually, could we do this? Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
So this says wolf, right?
Yeah.
So when you walk up to this dog says wolf, and you're like, okay, I guess that's a dog.
Yeah.
We don't have any information about that dog. And then that's it. That's the whole event. You don't speak dog. But
Right.
what if later, right? What if later you find out in the story, and you could just try this with trial and error, and we're not writing enough of the story to get there. But hey, what if the knight? What if the knight here? What if good can speak dog?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're
Sure.
gonna do.
I was gonna say, what if it's his dog? But sure, yeah, he speaks dog.
I mean, it could be his dog. Is that what we want?
I mean, it could be.
Okay. What if the dog approaches
Ooh.
somewhat fast?
Uh-huh.
And let's see. That might be difficult to do.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
You just chose auto execute?
Yeah. Okay.
What if Good ends up having like a dog biscuit on him, and if he uses the dog biscuit when he's nearby, the dog approaches? Would that work if you clicked use item if Good was present?
This might be a little
A little
complicated.
too complicated? A little too
Yeah.
far? Okay.
Okay. Let's not have the dog approach. That's a lot. It's a lot to deal with for this series. And then let's say, nah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
If good is here, then the message is gonna say. Let's get the walking graphic out again so we can do 4. So we go wolf. Right? Yeah. So that says that.
Yeah.
And then we get another message from our good friend Good.
Yeah.
Hey there, bud. Just that. Just hey there, bud.
Yeah.
And then let's put more messages. Let's make this really complicated.
Uh-huh.
Because that makes for a good video. Unnecessarily long. Better.
Right.
Cool. We got that. Now, just for the sake of this being the end of the conversation,
Yeah.
and us continuing to do this video, let's have the final thing happen, which is this again. surprised. He says, "Really?"
Yeah.
Thanks, old friend.
Is he gonna
Right?
say that he's a good dog?
Nah. I
No?
mean, it's a little demeaning. So we got
Okay.
that. Um,
I was just thinking our demographic might be very pleased if in the first conversation, when Good is not present, is there any way to just kind of have a narrative thing saying you pet the dog?
nah, we're good.
Okay.
Um, so we got. What if? What if instead of it being an item, it just makes no
hmm
sense at all? Like, what if you hmm,
He could heal everybody just because, he's a good dog.
heals everybody,
hmm
then we change the status,
hmm
and we change. Oh no, poisoner knocked out. I was gonna be like, make them confused. Cause what? Um, we got
Yeah,
that.
heal
Okay,
is only or confused is only in battle.
cool. All right, so we got that. Wait, hold on. Let's go back. What's that? Make sure
hmm
we're good in order. Yeah, so heal all, and then we say you are healed. Do that. Then we do another message. Just
hmm
doing all messages is very important
Yeah,
that
it's
they all
very
be
long. It's a very
messages.
detailed conversation.
And now we got Michibiku to this. Just says wait, huh? And let's do one more thing. Let's
hmm
express an emotion. The hero no loop.
Perplexed?
Perplex might be good. What's perplexed?
Oh no, that's not good. That's like more angry than.
Let's do that.
Yeah, surprise is good.
And that's it. That just a real simple, a bunch of messages, and that should work. But you can't heal until good is in the party. Now let's
hmm
see if that works, because we haven't
Okay.
even tested to see if that is gonna move correctly. But probably, right?
Right, probably.
All right. So we got that. We get out of bed.
So whenever you do test plays, it always going to start from the very beginning of the story?
I can always load from a save. I just don't have a save, right?
Okay.
So here's the dog. Dog's happening.
Yeah.
Get that. Oh, hey
He's
dog.
taking a walk.
Hey, no, hey dog. Woof, woof. Okay, fine. This is a dog.
hmm
But is it just a dog? Here we go. We can do this. We go over here.
hmm He's excited.
Yep, that worked. Now let's test if it goes back, because it should. And we just, for right now, you go here. He's like,
Yeah. Oh, that's handy.
nah, I still need your help. You go back over here. Is this dog going to be inscrutable again? Yep.
Yep.
It's pretty good. Let's
Yeah.
go. Boop, boop, boop.
That's pretty handy how you have the way where you can get him out of the party too.
Yeah, I figured testing it all the ways I can do it. Get the headband,
Yeah.
go. This is a real, like, NES Zelda Lost Woods kind of thing I got over here, but I'm pretty proud of it.
It is pretty good. How did you end up doing that? Is it just some things are uh, just there's collision? You could
So,
just set
yeah,
it
so
up.
I'll show that here in a second. We'd be like, hey, how about this character? Does this character do anything with a dog? Nope. All right. So we can get back out of that.
Because that's really a pretty good tree maze you have going on there.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. So we go to edit map here, and then we go back and we hit. There's collision, and you can see you go through these. You don't go through other things, and not only that, but you see at the bottom there's these where you can set whether something appears in front or behind characters. So that's how like the bed works. So you're under the sheets. If you see this part, I've set it specifically where these don't have collision, but the other ways are blocked. So you have to figure it out and kind of push your way up here. I figured once you get up here, I'm not gonna make you like go back down. That sounded too mean. So I'm just like, okay, here, and then here's the chest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it's been working on that. But yeah. Also, you can go behind this. It's a small touch, but you can go behind that stack of whatever that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see.
You've done quite a bit.
I'm trying. You know, again, this is like 3 minutes of gameplay I've made, right?
Yeah.
Well, more than that if you just push your way through the trees without knowing.
Yeah.
You go grind off those enemies that can't damage you. I'll work on that for the next time. We'll do one more episode here where I try to polish it off and then upload it and see how that goes.
I have one question before we quit. With the map, how do the events work like on, say, a world map? Is it just the same way?
Yeah, so there's, you have different types of things which are just set as far as I think the tile sets that are available.
Yeah.
But yeah, you set the events the same way. Like right here, that's the center of the world. But like this event, when you walk on that tile, you go into the town. Then we can go to the encounter setting screen, for example. That's and we've set these so the encounter chip 1 is available in these spots, right? So it's in these woods down here, and it's here. And let me go back here and look at encounters because we didn't go over that last episode, right?
No, we didn't.
So you have encounter chips, which so chip 1 is early area. You can set different groups to appear in an area, right? Based on things you've set. So I have the 1 light of fancy, 2 light of fancy, and then rarely you'll also run against the other creature we made here.
I wasn't around you didn't show us the other
pixie.
creature you made.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have a pixie. The pixie's job is to just mess with you and heal. At the moment, there's not a lot to it, but pixie is light element. So strong against Michibiku's attacks. And there's one more thing I forget. Anyway, but pretty high magic defense. So you got this character. So you can set up little. It's not just it pulls randomly from a pool of monsters you've made. You set up specific encounters, and you can pull that out and put them in special places. And you could put encounters in town if you wanted. You can put, it's not separated in that way.
That's nice.
So you can basically you're talking about again just the type of graphics you need for an area and maybe the scale is determining what's available in each place. But you can make a house where you do a bunch of fighting and fight house.
Yeah, or if Baby Ninja wanted to fight before he joined your party, you could probably do that.
Right. Yeah. And I thought about that, but that seemed a little much for me learning the thing. But you could absolutely do that. But what I need to do is that feels like something we should put in, huh? Let me see if I can do it. So if I create a new one, we need the problem, I think, is that you can't put people. Yeah, so you can't put people graphics as monster graphics. Those are different things. It would have to show up as one of these at the moment. But of course, that could change later. None of these fit what we got for that. But it'd be nice if I could just set it right. It'd be like, hey, this is a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would need to set up a creature to fight.
Yeah. So like you could put a slime in the well.
I could put a slime in the well. Actually,
Yeah.
let's not put a slime in the well. Let's put something else in the well, and let's make a monster for it before we finish this episode. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What makes sense to be in a well? First thing that would make sense in a well, we're gonna stop and we're gonna do that.
Would a lizard man or is it like one of those lizard men that used to be in Castlevania?
Maybe.
Ooh, water spirit.
Ooh, what? This is like optional boss character, right?
Yeah.
And then let's see. What's like a good? Blue is the
Yeah,
correct
blue.
color. But let's reverse it for no reason.
Ooh.
So let's call this
Poseidon?
Nah, let's go. Let's do that.
So that's how she got to that other dimension, huh?
Well, no, this is just someone with a similar name that also happens to contain within it a dumb water pun that only Japanese people will get. So let's see. This is gonna have let's make this a strong character. It's 100 hit points. That's gonna be strong for our game.
Okay.
Then MP 100 MP, just a lot, just in case. Attack. One attack. This is a.
It's a magic boss.
Yeah. Physical defense.
50?
Let's go 50. Magic defense. More. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's go up.
It's intelligent,
50 again. Speed. Just 20.
Yeah.
The ninja is still faster.
Yeah.
And then if you defeat it, you get. Let's see.
Maybe 500 experience?
What's a
I mean,
good?
how high do you want?
What's a good amount of experience? Let's say.
It'd be funny if they could reach like their level cap just by fighting this boss.
Here's a number of experience.
Okay.
And then a gold piece, because there's still no way to spend it in this game. That's fine.
Right. But also because it's a well and people throw like pennies in wells.
Yeah. Let's HP heal.
Maybe if once its health gets down to a fourth.
Yeah. It can.
Maybe it can meditate to restore its MP.
Nah, we're all right.
Nah?
Okay. What kind of special effect do you think would make a lot of sense?
Maybe it should confuse because why would like this boss be in the town well?
That's true. It's 10% chance that it do an attack with confuse. This is like a real thing. I could do a special attack, but we haven't made one yet. It could crit because that's annoying. So
what if it can only critical if the ally is confused?
Well, it doesn't have an ally.
No. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Never mind. I thought that it meant like. Yeah. Never mind. I thought it meant like if you were confused. Never mind.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Nah. Like if you wanted to have an enemy that heals its own party, you could do that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And let's see.
And you do have one that does that, don't you, with the pixie?
Yeah. All right. So this is gonna have. It's gonna drop some glasses. And hot take is ineffective.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that seems good. The element is water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it should negate water then too. And fire?
yeah, it's negating
Yeah.
burned.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's probably good.
Mhm.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. So we got that. Let's put it in place. And let's do that. Let's
Do you have to make an
go.
encounter chip for it?
I don't think so because it's not an encounter, right? It's an
Okay.
well, no, I might have to put it in. We'll see. Nope, it's not one of these.
That's
So
very
we'll
handy,
create.
the easy create.
Yeah, I mean, I wish there were a little more in it, but
Mhm.
start, investigate, and then the event we can. Hmm. Where uh begins a battle. Yeah, so we could just be like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we just want that. Um, and yeah, we'll get that from the train.
Mhm.
Um, and then let's pick some weird, cool music for it.
Okay.
I like that one.
Mm.
Let's do that
Yeah, it works.
one.
And if somebody wanted to, could you have event added where like after a fight like this, they could change their class?
Let's let's explain this a little, right?
Yeah.
We go. The bum bum.
Mhm.
And then let's insert another one here. Do.
So then will that automatically play before the battle starts or after? Since
So that let's see. But between these, let's put in a sound effect.
okay.
Between these, let's insert here a sound, play a sound effect, and
Mhm.
that sound effect we're gonna do is let's see. Hmm.
Is there like a water splash in the
I'm looking.
okay. Because I know in the special attacks they have like water attacks.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear that. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
want. Okay, we'll do that. And yep, that'll be what we do.
Okay.
Now let's go back, and then we've placed it. And
Mhm.
now we want that to go on all the 4 spots of the well, right?
Yeah.
So let's wait. Sorry, this is what I get. Hit the wrong button. All right, so go here, and then we do that. So we'll copy it. We go boop, 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 and now it's in all 4 spots.
All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Let's lose to this, and that will be the end of the episode.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody's loving that clock that's happening right there. But let's give this an honest try. Let's get some help.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need his
Do
help.
do 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 boop 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 boop. boop, boop, boop. Once you learn it, you learn it, you know?
Oh yeah, you've got that down.
I've had a little bit of practice.
Yeah? Looks like you did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you made it.
Okay. Right. Nope, we're just gonna attack. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Those special attacks that we put
Oh.
on it, it doesn't have any. So it's not using magic because it doesn't have magic. Oops.
Yeah.
So we still need to work on that, huh? But
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna go off for a few days and work on this a little more, and we'll check it out one more time. And then put it up to the world for people to check out and maybe borrow and build upon.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Well, until then, thanks, Jenny, and thanks to you for watching.
Thanks, Graham. You've done a great job so far.